All right, hey guys, we got this beautiful Montecarlo LSX in here. It's an amazing car. So the client had a console built and he just wasn't happy. The fit and finish wasn't great. It didn't look right in the vehicle, just a bunch of little stuff. The car is gorgeous and the client wants the console to look like it came with the vehicle. So we redid the console and now we're gonna show you how it turned out. In the old console, the radio was down here and the console had to be much lower and the cup holders were just tiny. You couldn't fit an actual cup in it, right? So what we did is we relocated the radio to where the original radio used to be. So we had to mill this out and then modify the dash a little bit, but obviously we got the radio to fit, and to me it looks much better there. It looks like it could have came with the vehicle. We mounted his engine management. This is his engine management because he's got an LS swap. So this is the engine management system. Dual USB so he could charge his phone. This one also has the Hertz ST25s and the Hertz Neos. Before with the other console, it was all screwed together. You couldn't get it out. You couldn't service anything. What we did, these are on magnets. So if you have to service the speaker, the tweeter, anything, you can just pop it off both sides and access the tweeter or the mid-bass driver. Now, one of the coolest things is, so the client had a voltage gauge and amp display that tells them when the amp is on, if it's clipping, everything that's going on with the amp. Same thing, it was just kind of stuck on the side. So we came up with this cool idea. So there's the engine management computer booting up. Give it a second. Radio's gonna boot up. Yeah, perfect. And then as soon as the radio comes on, bam, there's your voltage gauge. So they're ghosted into this acrylic. They're not the prettiest gauges in the world, neither the voltage or the amp. So what we did is we mounted it behind a custom-made piece of acrylic, and you can only see them obviously when it's on. So as soon as you shut the vehicle off, they're gone. Turn the vehicle back on. Wait for the radio to boot. Give it 2 seconds. As soon as the radio boots up, bam, you'll see the gauges come up. The other thing is the other console was black, so it didn't match the interior. The interior is all two-tone, couple shades of gray, literally. The other thing too is that it looks like it fits the part. The other one was square. It didn't follow the transmission hump. So, you know, the transmission hump narrows. On the other console, it was just square. It kind of interfered and it just didn't flow with the car. So our thing is always to make it look as if it came with the vehicle. We want to follow the body lines. So we followed this body line down, as you can see, for the radio. This again down here. And then also we follow that it narrows. So it makes it much more difficult to build, because now you're not just building a square, you're building something that has angles to it, faces, all this stuff. When you have a car this nice and you want it to work and you want it to look as if it came with the vehicle, then you spend a little bit more money and a little bit more time to get it done the right way.
Visit our website at showtimeaudiochicago.com.